know you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody. Yes, I'm hurt, yes, I'm dead. Most things that I don't wanna say. I won't be around while you change.
Hey you guys, welcome back to Taylor XO, or welcome to Taylor XO if you're a new subscriber. So y'all, let's get into this video. So y'all, I thought I would start doing things a little bit differently, like not just talking about one topic in the video, maybe just adding up a few things, because I just feel like talking about just one thing just kind of isn't enough just for one video, because you can only talk about one thing but for so long. So I'm gonna kind of just start doing like multiple things that we'll talk about in the video. That's if there is multiple things going on at once. But y'all, lately there's been stuff going on these YouTube streets, so I just thought it was a good idea to just start doing a variety of things in each video. So first, starting out, I wanted to talk about this live that Jazzy did today, because y'all know that Jazzy loves coming up on this YouTube stuff, asking people to ask her questions, and I just feel like it's just something to get attention, because she knows that people are gonna start with the "Are you pregnant?" questions, or "Where's Chris?" or start trolling, or she just does these things to get people talking even more. And it's kind of just a thing where she just likes people asking her, "Oh, where's Chris?" or just a way to talk about Chris even more. So I figured that she was gonna hop on here and do this little Q&A thing. I mean, just a few weeks ago or a month or two ago, she did a Q&A video, and it's just like, sis, how many times are people gonna ask you the same questions and you give the same answers? And it's just like, at this point, I think people don't really care at this point anymore. I mean, you lie so much that people at this point just want to see the truth. I mean, obviously the truth is getting exposed at this point. So I think people are just more interested in that at this point than her to come on here and just keep lying and lying and lying. And obviously people got into the comments and people were saying don't ask her any personal questions. But I just feel like, sis, okay, well, if nobody's asking you personal questions, then really what else more is there to talk about? I mean, we know that, you never have anything else really going on outside of Chris, the drama with Chris, and people suspecting you're pregnant, and, drama and issues and CPS with the kids. Outside of that, you don't really have anything else going on. So for people to say no personal questions, specifically her mods, I just didn't understand that. So specifically, a few people asked some questions about Chris, and she got into it. So let's get into these clips, and then we will talk about it.
His family, they do want to get him. Sometimes they be asking, but, a lot of people work. So you got to kind of work around people's schedule when it comes to certain things. Personal questions shouldn't be asked, yeah. But you hide Chris, though. I don't hide Chris. I just choose not to show him because he doesn't want to be on social media because of how spiteful y'all are. My kids, if they don't want to be seen on social media at a certain point in time, they're like, Mom, I want you to record me, but I'm not going to record them. Say what you want. I guess he doesn't work. I don't know. I don't care. Are you still planning? Maybe. Y'all so disrespectful towards him, but want to see him. That's the thing I don't understand. Is they want to see somebody, you push them away. They don't, how do you say this? He doesn't trust anybody when it comes to social media. He's like, I don't care. You say that you're your mods, or you say that you're your members or your supporters. He sees YouTube as all in one, as negative. Whether, there are certain people out there, and that's understandable, like, because whenever people are just down your throat 24/7, I would understand that too. It's Jazzy choice. It's something that's not right. You can say what you want to say. It's Jazzy choice if she wants to show her kids, or yes, it's my choice. We grilling barbecue ribs.
So she started going on about how Chris's family would see Legend more, but I guess people work and they're not able to see Legend as much. And it's just like, sis, Legend is almost 2 years old now. At this point, if the family wanted to see him, they would have made at least some point to see him. I know in the 2 years that this boy has been born. I know at some point his family, Chris's family, was able to see him at least once on a day off. So for her to say that just tells me that she had nothing else to say, and all she could say was just use the excuse that people work, which says use that excuse for your baby dad too, that he just works, because he doesn't see his son neither. So if he's not even seeing his son, then I damn sure wouldn't be expecting his own family to want to see his son, because not only do they not see his son, but I don't even think they barely know that, you know, Legend is even around. I mean, they don't know about Jazzy. They never see Jazzy. You know, she never mentioned that she brings him over to his family to visit. I mean, she never spoke that she speaks to any of the family to come over and see him at her house. I mean, it's just so weird, the dynamic that goes on. You know, Chris comes on here and says that he has this big family. They're so family oriented, and then he's spotted at these parties that they're having, but yet Jazzy and Legend aren't a part of anything, and his family never even makes efforts to come see him, nor do they nor does Jazzy go over there and go take Legend to see his family. So it's just kind of weird. She also went on to say that, you know, Chris doesn't want to come on YouTube anymore because he's tired of people being negative and talking about him. And it's just like, sis, now all of a sudden now he doesn't want to come on here and you know, be a part of the channel and be a part of your whole YouTube thing that you have going on, because for years he's been on here. And I just find it very convenient that now all of a sudden that he was, you know, accused of spitting on you and hitting you, and cops were called, and, you know, allegedly he's not allowed to be there while the kids are there. You know, all those things happen. I honestly think he didn't want to answer for it. He knew that he was guilty of it. And as always, usually cowards, they go and they run, and, you know, they don't really want to answer for the things that they do, such as hitting on a woman and not being there for his son and not providing and not doing anything. So it was the easy way of her just exiting him out, and not have to come on here and justify anything. And, you know, people don't have to make their, you know, judgments off of him anymore based off of what they see, because she knows that she can no longer hide the abuse from him anymore, because, you know, towards the end of it all, when he was on the channel, it came to the point to where he wasn't even hiding, calling her all types of B's, giving her all these types of looks, just freely doing whatever on camera, saying whatever towards her kids, her, you know, you could tell at the end he didn't care. And I just think, you know, it was something easy for her to do, so she didn't have to answer for what he does. And now she thinks that what he does is being hidden, but little does she know the people are exposing what that man is over there truly doing. But not only, you know, does he not want to be on the channel anymore, I guess she so-called says that it's social media also, because people are also noticing on her Facebook that she's been tagging this man in multiple pictures, even pictures with Legend, and his name was popping up as Blue, I guess. I don't know. I don't really look on her page that much, but people were saying that she did tag him, and then as of now his names are black on the pictures that she tagged him in. So obviously this man, either, I don't know if he deleted his page or he denied her tag. You know, on Facebook you have to accept to be tagged in certain things, or I guess he just was ashamed to be tagged with her and tagged in the pictures on his profile, because, you know, when people tag you, the whole picture goes on their profile. So I guess he untagged himself because he didn't want her pictures on his profile. Who knows, y'all? I mean, this man always manages to show how embarrassed he is of this woman. So I wouldn't be surprised if he did untag himself, so her pictures nor Legends were on his wall, which is pretty messed up. But again, you can come on here and say that he is in fact with you and he's there every day and he's a part of Legends' life and he's this and he's that, but sis, it's going every way that this man is not around you, nor that child. And if you want to keep coming on here and saying that he is, then that's fine, because you live there, that's your man, that's your child by him. If you want to say that he is there and he's doing his part as a father and he's also doing extra, what you're extra for, as you always call them, then that's fine. But it's just the investigations, the things that people are saying, and the way it's looking in your vlogs and the way you move on Instagram, sis, is just looking that he's not there. But, you know, I guess we'll just continue to go along with that until we do get the true receipts from somebody or whoever that is close to him that decides to come out that it is, in fact, true that he doesn't stay there and he's not really there. I guess it is what it is, and we're just going to leave it at that. But I wanted to add something at the end of this video, because I guess it was today, people were saying that Phillip now has a warrant out for him, I guess, for not registering as a sex offender. I don't know if that's what it truly was, but the charges did come out. And, you know, this is all public information. Before somebody wants to say that I'm fishing and stalking and exposing on personal information, this is information that, you know, you can go on any site of the county or the state and you can find out, and people will, or you can, you know, all you have to do is have somebody's name, their last name, their age, or something of that sort, and you can easily find out what their criminal record is. So, you know, people are on this man anyway. You know, he's known for having records. He was a, you know, ex-pimp. He was in jail. He's supposed to be on probation. And I know his probation did say that he was living at his mom's house, but currently he is at Hannah's house, or he is, I guess they moved together. So who knows if they've been looking for him and they can't find him. And, you know, it was looking like he was getting the 4 kids this summer. Who knows? He might still be getting them. But, you know, potentially he might not be getting them just because of, you know, I guess, this warrant out for him. Who knows what may happen? I don't know. This was just information dropped yesterday or today. So who knows what is to come of it. You know, you would think he's out there partying and, you know, doing all these other things, drinking, and yeah, he's been with his kids, but he's doing all these other things. Like, get that taken care of. You would think somebody who just served 4 to 5 years would want to, you know, make sure they do everything that they can to not have to get put back in that situation again. So we will see what is to come of it. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys comment down below your thoughts and opinions. You guys know I love hearing that. And comment down below what you guys think about this whole, you know, Jazzy finally saying that, you know, she's not going to put Chris on the channel anymore. And Phillip allegedly having this warrant that he could possibly get arrested for. Who knows, y'all? Again, comment down below. Thank you guys so much, and stay tuned for the next one.
Tell me what you see in me. Gotta be something different.